President Obama's jobs bill / stimulus package was rejected by the U.S. Senate.
The Jobs Act fell well short of the 60 votes needed for cloture, and 2 Democrats joined all Republicans voting against it.
The president won't let go of a jobs bill that's politically dead.
We will not take no for an answer.
The president blasting Senate Republicans for a filibuster that led to the defeat of his jobs proposal.
What he failed to mention was that there were Democrats who were also against this bill.
Even the Democrats in the Senate aren't supporting him.
President Obama says he will try to pick and pass smaller pieces of the jobs bill that failed a test vote in the Senate.
House Republicans are saying that that is the idea that they were putting forward just weeks ago.
Despite the setback, his administration will keep up pressure on Congress.
When we put this bill together, we put together things that Republicans historically have been for.
But it's a stretch, a big stretch, for the vice president to say all of the president's plan has appealed to the GOP. In fact, the White House knew some of the specifics would be dead on arrival.
It's not a serious proposal. It is a political ploy. It's designed a lot more for the president's job than it is for jobs for the American people.
I wish they'd quit playing politics and start talking about doing what's right for our country.
The Stimulus 2.0 wasn't going to work any better than the Stimulus 1.0.
Another stimulus that won't work.
These same policies that he's now trying to push us to pass again have made matters worse.
The policies have made things worse.
What doesn't work is more borrowing and spending.
I'm no longer interested in taking votes that shape 2012 election. I'm interested in taking votes that create jobs in 2011.
If political gotcha votes created jobs, we'd have zero unemployment right now.
Americans deserve more than a clumsy political stunt. They deserve a different approach to this crisis than the one they've gotten from Democrats over the past few years.
We believe that the private marketplace creates jobs.
We should do everything we can to encourage business to create jobs.
Policies that allow for economic growth.
Changing the regulatory environment in America today if we're going to have job creation.
Put a moratorium on regulations to simplify the tax code.
Domestic energy has to be part of the solution.
Freeing up trade is one of the best ways to create jobs.
Trade agreements add up to $13 billion in additional exports, estimated 250,000 jobs.
Let's do something constructive to add an incentive to actually get our economic engine moving again.
Create an environment to make it easier and cheaper to create private sector jobs.
Together we can allow hard-working Americans to create jobs here at home.
Work together in earnest to address the prolonged jobs crisis.
We are ready. We're willing and we're hopeful that we can sit down together as a Congress, not as a partisan Congress, but as a bipartisan Congress, and find solutions to the regulatory problems, and find incentives for business to invest, and find ways that we can create jobs in the private sector, because in the end, that's where job creation takes place.